14 in 2014. We have 14 teams ready to plant 14 churches in 2014. Dima, then Dima, then Dima. In a closed country in Eurasia, a pastor named Dima started a church with the goal of planting more churches. Dima 1 invested in a young pastor named Dima, and then this Dima 2 planted another church in another city. Dima 2 also had a vision to lead a church that plants churches. He invested in a third young pastor, ironically named Dima. This year, Dima 3 is planting a new church in a new city. We hope that soon there will be yet another Dima. This is a story that we want to see repeated over and over throughout the 29 countries of Eastern Europe, Russia, and Central Asia. In fact, working with our partners, we have leaders and teams ready to plant 14 new churches in 2014. We invite you to partner with us to plant these churches. What kind of churches? First, these are churches driven by values. All Eurasia Partners churches are united by important values. Faith, always believing God for the impossible. Gospel-centered, salvation and sanctification in Christ alone. Multiplication, reproducing leaders at every level. Servant leadership, leading like Jesus. Crossing cultures, sending missionaries to new places. Multiplication, here are 3 generations of leadership in women's ministry. Also, our churches are launched with strength. Each location is linked to a regional or national church planting movement with momentum and resources, coached by an experienced regional director, led by a qualified pastor who has formed an effective leadership team. Launched only after there are at least 3 small groups. Sustained by in-country giving with only short-term outside donations. Launched pregnant with the intent to plant another church as soon as possible. Here are local pastors leading a regional church planting movement. Where are the 14 churches? Czech Republic, Albania, Ukraine. There's a closed country that will have 4 new churches this year. And with Russia, there will be 6 new churches. Your gifts complete the plan. Most churches are established and become financially self-sufficient within 5 years. The total 5-year budget is about $150,000, so most of the church funding comes from the believers within each church. Eurasia Partners contributes $40,000 towards this total to help with equipment and rent for the first few years. A generous donor has already pledged $20,000 in matching funds for each of the 14 churches. Taking advantage of this match, your gift of $20,000 completes the necessary funding to launch each church. It would be best if you could provide the funds this year, but you can also spread your gift out over 4 years. Another way to give is through monthly support. $100 monthly provides coaching and leadership development for the pastor and leadership team. Research shows that new churches with coaches grow faster and survive longer. Your investment results in better equipped and better developed pastors to lead these churches. Would you invite your church or other believers to combine efforts to provide the full $20,000 for a new church for lost people to find faith in Christ? Is there a particular city you would like to adopt? Thank you for considering this investment in new churches for new believers.